welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. Who knows what we're in store for here? All that and more, coming up next.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. Tonight, we've got a good one coming your way. It's the AFC champion Buffalo Bills and the champions of the NFC. Around the globe, wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, our first Super Bowl together partner. It has been an unpredictable 2024 season, and it all culminates in an unpredictable place, New Orleans, Louisiana.
This is certainly the signature sports moment of the calendar year, Mike, and for the two of us to be able to sit up here together and watch it unfold in real time, it's pretty special, and you just keep thinking all week, who's going to be that breakout player? What's going to be that signature drive or play that decides the outcome of this game? There's been some special moments over the years on these Super Bowl Sundays, and I know you and I are excited when this thing gets kicked off to see if we have another one in store.
They'll start this one with a three tight end look. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Right back to the fullback. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
This is a great example of when a great play call meets great execution. His blockers created a nice run lane, and all he had to do was get there and hit it. And that is a massive gain on the ground.
And he's going to take this all the way home for the score. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And his guys are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
They'll motion over Samuel. On play action, Allen. And he will not get away. terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On fourth down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to... That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards for the touchdown.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So after one here in Super Bowl 59, plenty of scoring already. More from New Orleans after this. Here comes the rookie fourth-rounder out of Kentucky, Ray Davis. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. When that play call came into the huddle, Mike, I don't think anyone seriously expected this guy to suddenly rip off that type of gain to extend this drive. That was more of a, hey, get what you can, wave the white flag. We are so far behind the sticks.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Look at him go! Inside the 10! And he is going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. Greg, they gave him space to get started, and once he got started, they could not stop him for the punt return and the touchdown.
Well, Mike, what's that old saying? You can outkick your coverage. Well, in this case, it turned out to be true. There was so much distance between the coverage unit and the returner that when he has all that field to work with and all that green grass, he is a tough tackle. And in this case, he's able to take it all the way for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you two in just a moment. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These teams finishing off their final adjustments. We're about ready for the second half of Super Bowl 59. And to bring it your way, we go back to Mike Tirico.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He can't get away, and he's lost the football. The defense has got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up for that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Slot man in motion left. Allen to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. 3rd and a yard. Josh Allen on the bootleg. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. The Bills bringing on the punt team. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down up past the 35.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the 2nd half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off for the win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. Now, faking the give. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Has a touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense is in stride, and they continue to pull away.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And his guys stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Hollins. They run with the 3rd-year man. It's James Cook. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you have a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong, take his team to the finish line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We talk so much about this guy's arm talent, Mike, but really one of his most underrated attributes is his strength in the pocket. He is not an easy quarterback to get to the ground. It took 3 tries. He avoided 2. But the 3rd guy was able to bring him down for the sack.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good. And his guys keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Allen will throw. A throw on the move is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Now Allen. A hit, and he has lost the football. It is picked up by the defense. Into space. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
This team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall. this drive. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now, for the point after play. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. They'll go play action here with Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Man in motion here is Hollins. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. And this franchise has done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell on the podium, making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. Champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico, good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.